The CAF Champions League is an annual international club football competition run by the Confederation of African Football. The top club sides from Africa's football leagues are invited to participate in this competition, which is the premier club football competition in the continent and the equivalent of the UEFA Champions League. Due to sponsorship reasons, the official name is Orange CAF Champions League, with Orange Champions League also in use. The winner of the tournament earns a berth for the FIFA Club World Cup, a tournament contested between the champion clubs from all 6 continental confederations, and also faces the winner of the CAF Confederation Cup in the following season's CAF Super Cup. Egypt's Al Ahly is the most successful club in the competition's history, having won the tournament 8 times. Egyptian clubs have accumulated the highest number of victories, winning the title 14 times. The reigning champions are TP Mazembe, who secured their 5th win in the competition after defeating USM Alger in the 2015 final. Histories. Early years. Initially, the competition saw the league champions of each national league existing under the jurisdiction of the CAF coming together over a 12-month period of home and away knockout fixtures until the quarter-final, semi-final and final stage was reached for the winning team to be declared the African Champion of Champions. Starting life as the African Champions Cup in 1964, the first team to lift the trophy was Cameroonian side Oryx Douala, who beat Stade Malien of Mali 2-1 in a one-off final. There was no tournament held the following year, but the action resumed again in 1966, when the two-legged Euro home and Euro unregistered trademark final was introduced, which saw another Malian team AS Real Bamako take on Stade d'Abidjan of the Quartier d'Ivoire. Bamako won the home leg 3-1 but it all came apart for them in the away game in Abidjan as the Ivorians went on to win 4-1 to take the title 5-4 on aggregate. In 1967 when Ghana's Asante Kotoko met the DRC's TP Mazembe, both matches ended in draws. CAF suggested a playoff, but the Ghanaians refused to compete and the title was handed to Mazembe, who went on to win the title again the following year. However, the Ghanaians got their revenge in 1970, when Kotoko and Mazembe once again met in the final. Once again, the first game ended 1-1 but against expectation the Ghanaians ran out 2-1 winners in their away game to lift the title that had eluded them 3 years earlier. The 1970s saw a remarkable rise in the fortunes of Cameroonian club football, which created the platform of success enjoyed by Cameroonian football at international level today. Between 1971 and 1980 Cameroonian teams won the cup 4 times, with Canon Yaoundé Copyright taking 3 titles and US Douala lifting the cup in 1979. In between the Cameroonian victories the honour was shared with another team enjoying a golden age, Guinean side Hafia Conakry, who won it 3 times during this period. North African dominance. Although only 2 North African teams had ever won the title before 1981, Egypt's Ismaili in 1969, and Algeria's MC Alger in 1976, since then, North Africa's teams have dominated the championship, between them winning the title on no fewer than 22 out of the last 28 tournaments. Particularly dominant have been the 2 Egyptian giants and Cairo-based arch-rivals, Al Ahly and Zamalek. The Cairo Euro Red Devils Euro unregistered trademark have won it a record 8 occasions in 1982, 1987, 2001, 2005, 2006, 2008, 2012 and 2013. While the Cairo Euro White Knights Euro unregistered trademark have taken the honours on 5 occasions, 1984, 1986, 1993, 1996 and 2002. The other North African teams that have made a big impression in this tournament are Morocco's Raja Casablanca, who has emerged victorious 3 times a Euro in 1989, 1997 and 1999, Algeria's JS Kabylie in 1981 and 1990, Algeria's ESR Copyright IF in 1988 and 2014, and Tunisia's ESPA Copyright Rance de Tunis in 1994 and 2011. Recent developments. Apart from the introduction of the away goals rule, very little changed in this competition until 1997. In this year, CAF took the bold step to follow the lead established a few years earlier in UEFA by creating a league stage in the tournament and changing the name to the CAF Champions League. CAF also introduced prize money for participants for the first time. With a purse of $1 million on offer to the winners and $750,000 to the losing finalist, the new Champions League had become the second richest club competition in Africa after the ABSA Premiership, worth $2 million. In the new format, the league champions of the respective CAF member countries went through a series of preliminary rounds until a last 16 stage. The 8 winners of this round were then drawn into 2 mini-leagues of 4 teams each, with each team playing each other on a home and away basis. At the end of the league stage, the top 2 teams in each group meet in the semi-finals, with the winners going through to contest the finals. From the 2009 season, the winner's purse was increased to $1.5 million and the runners up to $1 million. In 2010, TP Mazembe of the Democratic Republic of the Congo became the first club ever to repeat as champions on 2 separate occasions. Their first pair of wins came in 1967 and 1968, before repeating the feat again in 2009 and 2010. Challenges facing the competition, scheduling, structure, and venues are some of the problems which the CAF faces. Many feel the competition should schedule their fixtures to timelines like the UEFA Champions League. The African Champions League usually begins around January and finishes around November. Most of the African national domestic leagues begin around July, August, or September and finish around April, May, or June. Because not all national domestic leagues begin around the same time, fixtures to this competition are organized poorly. Most national league administrators want to align the African Champions League to their national domestic leagues. The only way to fix this problem is to coordinate all national domestic leagues in Africa with the African Champions League. Many national associations want the competition expanded to 16 teams in the group stage. The stronger national leagues feel the competition would be more profitable and successful by awarding extra spots to their leagues. Structure and qualification. In 1997 the CAF Champions League replaced the previous Pan-African competition, the African Cup of Champions Clubs. This had run from 1964 to 1996. 1. The competition is open to the winners of all CAF-affiliated national leagues, as well as the holder of the competition from the previous season. From the 2004 competition, the runner-up of the league of the 12 highest-ranked countries also entered the tournament, creating a 64-team field. This was in response to the merging of the CAF Cup, the secondary Pan-African club competition where the league runner-ups would previously play, with the CAF Cup Winners' Cup to create the CAF Confederation Cup. The 12 countries would be ranked on the performance of their clubs in the previous 5 years. The Champions League operates as a knockout competition, with a final group stage, with each tie played over 2 legs, home and away. There are 3 knockout stages, the preliminary stage, the first round and the second round. The 8 teams knocked out of the second round are entered into the Confederation Cup to play against the final 8 teams in that competition. After the second round, the last 8 teams are split into 2 groups of 4. The winner and runner-up in these groups are sent to play in a semi-final for the chance of contesting the final. Prize money. Since 2009 season there was an increase in prize money to be shared between the top 8 clubs as follows. Records and statistics. Winning clubs equals. Includes TP Englebert, includes JHC Uzo, includes Iwuanyanwu National FC, X. Aborsi Goldfields. Equals by nation equals. See also. CAF Confederation Cup, CAF Super Cup. References. External links, official website, rssf.com.